How many processed foods do you eat in a day? Have you ever thought about what goes into them? Some ingredients like sugar, everyone knows, but what about sodium stearate or sorbitol? According to the National Institute of Health, almost 60% of calories consumed from the period 2007 to 2012 came from ultra-processed foods. With the growing number of artificial ingredients used in everyday items, people often overlook the long, unfamiliar names on the backs of their food boxes.
To exacerbate this issue, food companies often market their products as whole grain, fat-free, or low-calorie to make them seem healthier. But in reality, these labels reveal little about what's actually in their product. For example, no sugar added would lead some to believe that there's no sugar in the product at all, but there may be natural sugars and carbohydrates. Our solution to this problem is Nutria, a simple, easy-to-use app that scans nutrition labels and provides information about the ingredients. Nutria's primary mission is to assist children and teens in making informed decisions about the products that they choose to buy and consume.
We found inspiration for our app during PE class when we did a unit focused on our day-to-day food choices. We learned about various types of sugars and the different names that they have. Although we'd previously seen sugar in the ingredients of many of the products that we had bought, we never knew that names like dextrose and maltose were just sugar in disguise. After some market research, we discovered that we weren't alone in this. We surveyed 50 middle and high school students in our area and found that over 90% of them couldn't identify a large majority of ingredients on the back of a gummy bear box. This problem isn't just limited to children either. According to a Nielsen Holdings survey, nearly 59% of consumers have a hard time understanding nutrition labels.
Although we can't force people to make healthy choices, it is important that misleading food labels are presented properly to the average consumer. With Nutria, users can easily scan an item and select ingredients to learn more about, so they can determine for themselves how healthy their food really is. Our app is unlike any other. While there are plenty of nutrition tracker and health apps on the market, they focus on details like fat and sugar content that don't show the full picture of what the user is consuming. Our creative organization of these food labels into a user-intuitive platform will educate others about how to make good and healthy choices.
We plan to bring our app to market by first focusing on partnerships with schools. Health-focused classes can use Nutria as an educational tool for students to try and continue using later on. We then hope to expand our audience to a wider user base. Since Nutria has an easy and intuitive user interface, people of all ages can download it and start using it right away.
As a social enterprise, our company will donate profits to organizations such as Common Threads, which provides cooking and nutrition programs to low-income communities across the U.S. While supporting causes like this, we will also visit local schools to teach children about making healthy choices, contributing to the education of a future generation. After all, knowledge is power, and in this age of information, every person should know about the most basic things like their own nutrition.